Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am DM Bloodworth, and as you can see, today is a channel news episode number 37. This is an update. So, things have been going very well with the channel. I want to just start off by saying I am really, really appreciative of those of you that have subscribed and have left comments and are, liking the videos and sharing the videos. I've seen, a good deal of growth over these last couple of days. Two or three subs, in one day is actually a, pretty good boost for the channel because it's still small and, but progressively growing. And I'm really, really, excited and happy for that and appreciative for it. So thank you very much for joining in. And let's start going forward with this upcoming week and, certainly next week. So this upcoming week, I'm hoping to get to a Thursday night video. I'll probably do a throwback video to one of my, throwback graphic novel features that I had done in the past. So, been looking to get that out there. I still have a couple of Conan comics, Savage Sword of Conan. I believe it's up to like number 4 now, and the regular Conan the Barbarian, which is around number 5, which I haven't done a review yet. I might combine a few of those up together to just make one video for the most recent Conan comics. Also moving forward, I have a couple of Kickstarters that I've backed in the last couple of weeks, and I want to give a little shout out and preview of them. 2 of them are still running, and so you can still get in on them. And the first one actually just barely made it, but they, it was a successful Kickstarter, and so I'm going to show you that one first. Now, I haven't done it this way before, so hopefully it works out fine. I'm going to switch views and then show you what we have here. So here we go. Wrong screen. So the first one that I backed, that was successful is The Way of the Wicked Sin. The Way of Wicked Sin. Sorry. It's a zine quest, and this was put out by Peter Sotos. Here you see it. It was his first Kickstarter, and as you can see, it was successful. And what this is it's a selection of 3 different zines. Each one is dedicated to the evil drow, evil humans, and an orc campaign. So it's 3 different campaigns. All of them are from an evil character perspective, and so that's what really drew me to it. Is that it's fairly it's very rare to see campaigns built around playing evil characters, and so and then Peter is someone who I've played online with before, and I always try to support my Facebook friends who are, and friends of the channel, who are putting out stuff. So this is something that I wanted to show. So was successful, thumbs up to him, and looking forward to this coming out, and I will give it a full preview. So all of these that I'm showing you, I've backed, and I'm very comfortable having backed them, and I look forward. Second one. All right, so this is the most recent one. Wait for that to come up. And this is For the Dungeon. All right, and For the Dungeon, now I don't know this content creator specifically. What I did was, this was recommended by Eric Bloat, who is somebody who I have backed. And so when I got the notification that Eric had backed this, I said, well, let me take a look at it. And once again, unique about this thing is that you're playing the role of the of minions So you're not playing the player characters, or you're playing their henchmen and their sidekicks and that kind of thing. So just a very unique approach. I've never seen it before, and I'm really into backing these things. So there's still 23 days of this to go, clearly backed. So once you back this, it's a successful campaign. Let's see, any stretch goals. There's some add-ons, as far as, you could buy the deck of many prompts, you can buy the map, and so on. I have backed this, no stretch goals. So I backed this at the $16 pledge, and so I'm going to get both the physical and the digital copy of the game. So that's the next Kickstarter. And then finally, we have, and I've done videos on Blackest of Deaths. I'll wait for that to come up. So the Blackest of Deaths, a dire old school fantasy RPG. Now, sometime last month, I did a a review of the PDF that I had, and then Eric Bloat had mentioned that, well, he was actually going to, or intending to, do a Kickstarter for this and get a physical copy created. Once again, backed. Still 23 days to go on this, so you can still jump in on this. And I had backed it at the $60 level, and that will get me the deluxe box, the physical. So it's the Blackest of Deaths, the Ashcan version, PDF and POD coupon. That's the print on demand coupon. The Blackest of Deaths deluxe version, PDF and print with the unlocked goals, and the limited edition Meat Grinder box set. And so, I went with the whole shebang. So now there are stretch goals for this. Let's see where he has unlocked the stretch goals, or we have unlocked the stretch goals. So let's go down. So obviously the Lone Bards, they've been making some content for some of his other games as well. So they've been making some content for Vigilante City on drive-through, and the 3,000 mark has been unlocked. And so this is a Jody Brandt, who is Questwise on YouTube, will create a mini setting. Jason Mabry will create a 2 ready-to-run dungeons, and Mac McLeod will create 2 hand-drawn character sheets. The 4,000 is Diego Nogueira. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. He'll be writing a full-length adventure. Let's see, 4,000. Let's see if he has hit that yet. I know it was about 500 away the last time I checked. 3,000, so about $237 away. So $237 away to unlock this full-length adventure. All right, and so on. So we'll go to the others. Let's see. Then 6,000, Josh Palmer of Bloat Games. He will create 6 new classes and multiple random tables and charts, and so on and so on. So still 23 days left in this Kickstarter. Highly recommend that you back it. I've read through the game. I've played a few characters, play tested it myself, and it really is an interesting system. It is certainly a dire old school fantasy RPG. All right, it is a tough game. To play. Your characters will die. Unless you're really smart and you handle them really well. But it is a no joke, no holds barred dungeon adventure game. So, your characters are at great risk in this, And that's the real appeal of the game, for certainly for me and for another 82 backers. So let's go back to the view here. Now, some other things coming up. So next week, I'm off all next week, starting from Friday, and then the whole following week. So I will get some gaming done during that time. I'm continuing my writing, and you probably see a new logo on my on my screen here, and that's for Arcel Games Publishing. That is my new, my new concept, my new product line. So I am going to be writing and publishing under this, under this name and under this logo, for both adventures, and I'm working on my own game system, which I hope to have ready to put out sometime in the summertime. It's been coming along in kind of spurts. And on one weekend, I wrote some 16 pages of rules. And then the next weekend, all I did was, start to figure out how to kind of format this thing into a booklet form, and working on some of the graphics, tweaking some of the other game systems within it, and trying those things out. I have done at least one play test, one or two, maybe two play tests of it, one on my own and one with another player. And looking to do that certainly next week as well. And it's coming along really well. I'm looking to get this in just a PDF form, so that I can release it as just a PDF for now. And then as time goes on, as I become much more experienced with writing and producing these things, and uploading them onto drive-through, that I'll be able to start looking at producing physical copies. I could certainly make physical copies by hand, and potentially sell them, send them out to individual people that I want them just to check out the game, from that point. But but you'll be able to produce the same thing if you buy the PDF and just print it out yourself as well. So anyway, like I said, thank you for joining. If you subscribed, thank you very much for your subscription. I hope that you're enjoying these videos. If you haven't subbed, please consider subbing. Always leave your comments. I answer every comment. If you leave a comment or you subscribe, I reciprocate, and I subscribe to your channels as well. So some of you out there, you've probably noticed that, oh wow, I just got a subscription, from Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review, and that's just the give back that I try to do, and I will boost your products. Especially if you have a Kickstarter, please leave a comment if you have a Kickstarter, if you want me to take a look at it. And if I take a look at it and I feel comfortable enough to back it, I'll do a video just like this, specifically for your Kickstarter. And then when I actually get the product in hand, because I generally buy the physical product, once I get that in hand, I'll give it a good read through, probably a playthrough, and then I'll come back on here and put up a new video, once again, boosting your game product that I felt comfortable enough to buy myself. So thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave your comment. Share if you haven't, if you haven't shared it yet. And I look forward to seeing you on the gaming screen sometime very soon. Have a good week.